It's tortilla making time. I made some sourdough bread this morning, and here's my starter, and so I'm gonna use her to make some tortillas because I like to store them in the freezer, and then just take them out and thaw them when I need them. So I have them on hand always. They store for like 3 months in the freezer. So, but I noticed that was like down to 1. So I'm like, ooh, I better make some tortillas with this. So I like to measure my ingredients on a scale because then I can dump it all in one bowl. That makes it super duper easy. But to start, you need some warm water. Make sure it's not warmer than like 10 degrees. And how much water do I need? Ooh, 180 grams. So I clear out my scale. Next up, I have 84 grams of unsalted butter melted. And make sure that also isn't too warm. So I like to kind of test the temperature of it. All right, then we have our active sourdough starter. You can also use discard, but I had active, so 140 grams. So I'm gonna clear out my scale again. Ooh, she bubbly. And be careful, Dad, not to get too much. Although I think if you got a little too much active starter, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It doesn't need to be quite that precise. Ooh, nice job. A little bit more. And then we're gonna add some salt, 9 grams of salt. So clear out this scale again and do your salt. And last but not least, 400 grams of all-purpose flour. But guess what? You don't have to use bread flour for this recipe. So just regular, clear out the scale. Don't forget to do that, or you're gonna have to do math. Okay, well, I know I'm gonna need at least about 2 cups. Ooh, I need a little bit more. Ooh, very little more. If you use a scale, don't you just like to get it right on the dot? I do. Okay, then we're going to put it on my hook attachment on here, and we're going to knead it for 5 minutes. Alrighty, she's been kneading away for 5 minutes. And now you have a nice little dough ball in here, and you're gonna take it and put it in like a greased dish. I'm gonna use this one because it's a good size. And you just take your little dough ball and you let it rest for a minimum of 30 minutes. So like if you wanna do the slow, short, I don't know. Oh, that's my other dough needing to be stretched and folded. Oh, I hope that's big enough. Anyway, 30 minutes, or you can do the long ferment where you just let it raise for until it doubles in size. And then you're ready to divide it into 16 little tortillas and bake them in your cast iron. But I also have my other bread that needs to stretch its folds. My other project of the day. So, ooh, she's looking so good. This is a cheddar herb. And on my last set of stretch and folds, as you can tell, I can hardly get it to do anything. And I like, when I'm using like this cheese and herbs, to put them in my stretch and folds instead of like when I'm ready to shape. You can do whatever you want. Now I'm gonna let this bulk ferment on the counter till she is double in size. And did you know that you can take your discard, since I'm not gonna bake with this until like, I don't know, Sunday again. I'm not gonna leave it on the counter. I'm gonna put it, this is my refrigerator jar, and I'm just gonna take my discard and put it in there. There's not a lot, but I don't like to waste, since I'm not gonna do any more baking with this. I'll just stick it in this jar, and then that can just sit in your fridge until you're ready to bake. Make sure you have a tight lid.